Hello Aquarius, welcome to your May 2026 tarot reading. I'm Kate, I'm a tarot intuitive. These are the collective messages for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you have an Aquarius partner, tune in. Some of these messages may resonate for you as well. The first two cards coming out are the Queen of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Now I do want to say, please just take what resonates, leave the rest. Not every message is going to be for everybody, but what I'm feeling is that there's some emotional imbalance. There could also be hormonal imbalance as well that you're dealing with that is leading to feelings of up and down and back and forth, and you don't know whether to be happy or to cry, or I don't know, there's just all of these all over feelings. Okay, the Queen of Cups, this could be somebody else in your life. They could be a water sign, so this would be your Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or it could be you stepping into this energy of being somebody that other people can trust, can confide in, okay? You could be looking for somebody, or maybe you already know who this person is. It could be a best friend, it could be a mother figure, somebody that you can talk to and open up to so that you can process these emotions. Sometimes it's a literal therapist. So if you've been thinking, maybe I really do need to seek out therapy, now would be the time. The Two of Pentacles is something off balance or going back and forth, possibly trying to weigh a decision. And it's important to balance the mind and the heart is what I'm hearing. Because if you're making this choice based on an emotional impulse, then it's not going to feel authentic in a day, a week, however long. But then if you're making this choice purely out of like facts and intellect, it's not going to feel right. So it's like trying to balance the two of those. Let's pull from the Rebel deck. It's sassy, it has potty words, so just be prepared. You're giving too many fucks. Give zero. It's like you're over analyzing something, and if you just lean into what your intuition is telling you, that's part of the Queen of Cups, is having a good sense of intuition. But I feel like for some of you, you have made maybe some poor choices in the past based on either things that you had experienced growing up, relationships that you were exposed to, toxic ex-partners or toxic ex-people in your life, to whatever capacity that means, whatever way that means to you. So it's like the decisions that you had made in the past, the reasons that you made them was almost because subconsciously you were being pulled back to what felt familiar. And what had felt familiar was the toxicity. So now that can lead to you questioning your intuition. Do I trust myself enough to make this decision? And I think that that's part of why there's the back and forth, is because you don't know if you 100% trust yourself yet. You're working on it, you've done a lot of work, but there may be something that comes up that kind of triggers those emotions for you again. Then you have, you are being shady. Watch out, shit could get ugly. I'm going to pull some more cards on that because it doesn't necessarily mean, oh, you're doing something behind somebody else's back. You're not being faithful to your partner. I mean, if that's resonating, then, take it. This could be your sign to like, hey, maybe you better like calm it down, watch what you are putting out there. I'm not going to condone anything, but just be careful. Tons of cards coming out. I think that some of you have a lot going on in your life. Potentially more like drama coming in, unfortunately. The Temperance card is coming back out. Not back out, but it's coming out. And this kind of goes along with that back and forth wishy-washy, needing to get something back into balance. The Temperance card is about having a good balance in your life, not spending too much time at work and not enough time at home, not spending too much time with friends and not enough time with family, etc. Take it in whatever way that can resonate for you. I would say also be aware what you are drawn to doing. Is there something that you continue to do in times of stress? For some people, this could be an addiction. So pay attention to stressors and signs that you could potentially be falling back to something that's not healthy for you. However, your spirit team is saying don't completely shut yourself out from special treats, things that you can treat yourself to. I think it's important to treat yourself at this time to something small, especially if you tend to go like big and overboard with either expenses or treats for other people, etc. But it says step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale tastes like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer, get some. I love this deck. I'm a sober girly, so I will do that shout out to the sober girlies who may be tempted to like, God, I might need a beer after this. Don't do it. Don't fall back into that. There could be some, okay, the Empress card came out. It's almost wanting to come out in reverse. I don't know if there is something going on with a mother figure, or if you're a mother and something is going on with your child or children. You have the Ten of Pentacles reverse. I almost feel like it's more like I more feel like it's a mother figure for you or somebody in your family, because you have this Ten of Pentacles reverse. This gives like ancestor vibes. You could be doing something with your ancestry or history. I'm also hearing something could be coming to the light, like somebody, a divine feminine woman, maybe she could even be a Taurus or Libra potentially, but they could be bringing some information to light. You have the Hermit card. Yeah, some of you are doing a deep dive, and like I said, for some of you it's like ancestry stuff. For some of you, you're doing it for health reasons. For other people, it's just curiosity. But I feel like you're learning more about where you came from and maybe the struggles that they had or the things that they experienced, how that might have shaped genetically, right? For example, when something happens to somebody, there's like a trauma that is like essentially written in your DNA. It's like coded in there, and then that can get passed down to future generations. So if there's somebody who almost drowned and then they develop a fear of water from this traumatic experience, a couple generations down the line, there could be this child with this huge fear of water with no like good explanation. Well, it's because it was written in the DNA, it was coded in the DNA. So that could be something that you start to look more into, figuring out, why am I this way? And maybe it's like not really my fault. But you do have the Wheel of Fortune card coming out, and it tells me that there is good luck coming in. Luck is on your side, especially with decisions that you are going to end up making. I think you're going to make the best and right decision for you, and you're really going to benefit from it. But that is what I have for you today. I hope it resonated, friends. If it did, please hit the like button, follow me for more videos like this, and you can book a personal reading on my website, theenchantedpalette.com. I hope to God I can finish this reading before my grandmother comes in, because if she gets here before I'm done, I guess Aquarius isn't getting a reading. There are so many children outside. I can't.